What's up, guys and girls? This is Timmy and welcome back to Factorio. Oh, that went. Damn it, damn you, disappearing things. Okay, so the reason I'm starting this right now on pause and kind of starting in a fairly disjointed way is because since the last episode and this one, I've actually updated the game to, I'm guessing, 0.13, which I kind of thought I was already on, but apparently I wasn't. And there are lots of new things. You can see in the top right corner, there's something going on there. There's buttons over there. And I keep getting all these achievements popping up, so I don't know what they are. So I thought, I opened the game and a couple of achievements popped up, including that one there, which seemed to be something to do with the amount of circuits I'm producing. So I thought I would just put it on pause, I would start the recording, and we could have a look at this together, because I haven't seen this either. I have a vague idea of what's in 0.13, but I do not really know the detail of it, and because of my shitty situation with BT, unfortunately I still have no internet to check. So we're gonna see this. It could be a disaster. I could be just stumbling and fumbling and not really know what the fuck's going on, or it could be amazing and wonderful and we're all happy. So let's start the game. Let's see what pops up. I bet nothing pops up now. He waits in anticipation. Did I mean to build that there? I kind of feel like I didn't mean to build that there. Oh. You got a package. Supply the player by logistics robot. Yes, that is a thing that I do regularly. Go away, I don't actually want this here. Maybe I do, but I don't think I do. Okay, let's have a quick look around at what we might have that's new. This is completely not what I was planning on doing on this episode, but as it's here, we might as well do it. Okay, so new icons for the car and the tank, I noticed straight away. Ooh, the new diesel locomotive. We have to go check out the trains because they might have changed. And we have new inserters. Oh, wait. Wait, what? No. What? No. Okay, I thought there was like a super fast inserter, filter inserter. I'm guessing that's replacing the smart inserter. Kind of weird they've changed it to purple. Stack inserter. I don't know what that does. That kind of sounds like it would do like a lot at once, maybe. Stack filter inserter. Are these like super fast? Let's make a couple of those while we're thinking about things, and we'll see. But this car is now really loud. I want to have a look at... Ooh, okay, yeah, they did change this. Ooh, what the fucking hell is going on here? Okay, right. Oh, so all the things are over here. Okay, I actually have more things to unlock, which I didn't have before. Before, I think I only had this left. Maybe I'm imagining that. What's this? Oh, they've added landfill? We will research that immediately. That is the one thing I've been dying for in this game. Ooh, that's very interesting because... they have this kind of like weird lakes. Oh, what did I just crash into? That's all right. My robots will take care of it. We have this kind of weird lake. If I could and there's this kind of island here that would mean that I could bridge across. Ooh, that's very exciting. Anyway, before I get too far into it, I should probably cover off what I finished off last episode, because I'm a bit confused. It's been a week or so since I've played this, and I'm not really sure what I had and hadn't done. And I thought I'd done a lot more, but when I looked at the recordings of my previous episodes... Oop, no, that didn't take very long. You know, just go away for a second. Yeah, when I looked at my previous recordings, I hadn't recorded something that I thought I'd done. So maybe I just imagined it. I probably did. I do that a lot. I imagine things. But anyway, as you can see from the sort of blue line running around the outskirts of my base, I have completed the defense wall. And we are now living in a time of unbridled peace and prosperity. Well, mainly not prosperity. I'll come to that in a minute. But we are certainly living in peace. The wall is doing a fantastic job of keeping the biters out at the moment. As he says that, as we get attacked. The sort of solid line of turrets seems to be killing everything. The little attack coming in down on the southwest here. Yeah, the turrets are taking care of everyone. The robots are fixing anything that does get damaged. And generally they're just... they are just being kept out of the base. And we can now run and move around freely and do all the things we need to do without worry and concern of the assholes that live around us, which is very nice. Okay, right, did I make that stack inserter thing, my bobs? Where are they? They were kind of silvery. What did I do with them? Ooh, oh, they've changed. Yeah, okay, that's definitely that, because I already had that in my inventory. So the purple ones are now the green ones, and the green ones are now something else. So let's see what the green ones are. Yeah, they've kind of changed the blueprint. It's got like a wiggly edge around it now. Not that makes a big difference. What could benefit from a really fast... fast crash? Nope, a really fast inserter. Oh man, I know this is going to sound like ultimate bullshit, but when I'm playing and not recording, I'm a really good driver. I feel like I'm not bad anyway, but yeah, as soon as I start driving, and trying to talk at the same time, I just crash into everything. Clearly my brain can't work fast enough. What's going on over here? Look a bit different over here. Maybe not. Right, let's change this for a stack insert and see what happens. Boop. Ooh, okay. Oh, that can like unload like multiple ones at once. Ooh, it's all big. It's like 2 arms in one. Ooh, how exciting. Right, let's have a quick look at the research. Is there a supersized... Okay, stack insert... I guess that just allows it to move more at once. So you can increase the inserted capacity bonus. That's quite nice. Ammo seems to be going up a bit further. What the hell's this? Ooh, flamethrower. I need to have a play with a flamethrower at some point. Gun turrets. You know what? Just 1,000? Jesus Christ, we are starting to get into some serious research requirements. Fortunately, we have lots of research. That's fine. Right. I'm gonna have a look at the trains because I feel like this might have screwed up my trains completely. Yoop. This would be really good for unloading the trains using those stackings. Oh, they have changed the trains. Look how cool they look. Wow. I don't know if it's actually gonna still line up with everything. Oh, they've changed. Oh, look at the this has changed as well. The train stop. It's all like bigger and it kind of hangs over the track a bit. We're gonna have to go and look at our other train stations and see whether they're still functioning properly. I think it's mainly what they've done is they've made it so the filter like when they're going north and south versus east and west, the trains are actually different sizes because of the perspective of the game. So you could literally like, I can't remember which way around it is, but one way you could have more inserters unloading and loading than you could the other way. If that makes sense, probably not. But anyway, so that, supposedly they've fixed that, but I don't know. Anyway, so I had not planned for all it. I don't know what is all this. Menu, production statistics, bonuses. Okay, that's just probably my research that I've done. That's fair enough. Map, I understand that. Trains. Oh, look at that. You can actually see all your trains and where they're going and what they're doing. So that's nice. That's a nice little feature. And achievement. Ooh, okay. Have I got all the achievements? What was the achievement? Getting on track. Build a diesel locomotive. Okay, we can do that right now. Diesel locomotive. Okay, I did that. Why didn't I get it? Maybe I have to put it down. Start tracking. Research oil processing. Okay, well I've already done that. So research all technology. That's fine. Finish the game. That's fine. Construct 100 machines using robots. Yeah, we'll get to that. Deconstruct 100 using robots. We'll get to that. 10,000 items delivered, that's fine. Get killed by a moving locomotive, I can do that. It's kind of awkward because I kind of edit out my deaths, but we'll live with it. Why is that one not done? Produce 1 million electronic circuits. Produce 20 million electronic circuits. Okay, produce 25,000 advanced circuits per hour. I thought it was per minute. That was crazy. I'm actually pretty close to that. 200,000 iron plate. Yeah, we've done that. Wait, which one's like... Why are they not done? Looks like it's done. Start tracking. Okay, because I'm just off. Iron produced 200,000 iron plates. Eesh, that's going to take a while. 400,000 an hour. What am I on now? 142. Ooh, okay, that's good. Destroy 100 trees by impact. So long and thanks for all the fish. Do I just have to catch a fish for that? What? Construct more machines using robots than manually. Wow, that's going to be difficult. Build a diesel locomotive in the first 90 minutes of the game. We could cheat that quite easily, but that's still quite difficult. Ooh, win the game by crafting no more than 111 items manually. That's quite interesting. I know Ben from aka Mangleport Gaming did a no crafting run through where basically he wasn't allowed to craft anything in his inventory. That was quite an interesting series, so that you could do that way. Win the game without building any solar panels. Yeah. Win the game without building any laser turrets. Yeah. without building any active provider or request a chest, so that's no logistics. Finish the game within 15 hours. Well, my current game is running about 45 hours, so that's not going to be might be a challenge. I know I've seen speedruns in like 2 hours, so yeah, 8 hours. Wow. There is no spoon. I guess that's a Matrix reference, so we can still get a lot of these. That's quite nice. We can get them. Anything else that's different? What do we got in here? Anything? Okay, this is landfill. Hazard concrete. Is that that just allow them just a different type of concrete? And landfill just takes stone. Can be used to mine any kind of path. That's all the stuff I don't understand down there. Oh, they've got rid of the smart. I think they've got rid of the smart chest. I never really understood what the smart chest did, so I don't really care they got rid of it, but I did notice that when I booted it up, there was a big thing came up and told me all the changes. So that's quite interesting. Blueprint book. The hell's a blueprint book for? Can I store my... Oh, can I store my blueprints in that? I want to try that out. I want to build one of them. While we're going up here, what else we got here? Flamethrower turrets. Would have been useful if we weren't sort of, got through all the defensive issues we might have had. So far, that seems to be about everything. Right, give me some red chips so I can make one of these books. So, what have I not talked about? Oh, yeah, I added in a lot of these buffers. God, this is all familiar. I'm sure I've recorded some of this stuff before. Apologies if I'm repeating myself. But basically, in many of the main resources, I've added in these kind of big buffer systems that will actually basically store resources. And the reason for that is going to become clear fairly soon. I've also added in a couple of them for iron, which yeah, they've got pretty big capacity, those iron ones. I did a copper one, I thought, somewhere. I think maybe I didn't. Maybe I imagined it. Who knows? But anyway, I also have a steel one here, which is good. That's sort of filling up with steel because the steel was backing you up and not getting used. But then every now and again, you'll switch something on that needs a lot of it, and it'll suddenly, the production I have there is pretty small, so it wasn't going to keep up. So, what's the plan for today? Well, the plan for today is to do, basically, I don't have much left, and I've kind of come into this episode today, before I was all excited about the update, I've come into this episode a bit sort of like sad, because I think actually this series is probably coming to an end. I really only have, I might have a little bit more to do now with some of those achievements. I might try and might do an episode on achievements, but before I saw that, I was thinking there's probably only this episode and one more to come after this, because really all I've got left to do is the module production and the spaceship actual finish the game, launch it, off we go kind of thing. So yeah, probably only a couple, maybe another, maybe there'll be a third episode, and I'll just spend it literally trying to make sure I get all the achievements that I can possibly get. But yeah, so today is an interesting one. Today, I say, is going to be module production, and to be honest, this is the one which this entire series has been entirely about, because in all of my previous runs on Factorio, the modules are the thing that kill my base. I just can never produce enough materials to actually get the module production factory to work properly. That being said, I think that's probably going to be the case again in this series. Although I've sort of focused on trying to make sure I have massive production, I have, I think, fallen short of what's going to be required for module production. It might seem crazy when you look at all this down here. You think, surely, Tim, this is enough. If this isn't enough, what would be enough? Well, the reason that this is probably not enough is very much coming down to iron at the moment. And if we have a look, yeah, you'll see my iron it's coming in, but it's not right now. I'm guessing a train has just unloaded, because it comes in fairly solid, those two belts of iron ore. But unfortunately, that doesn't sort of keep going. If you stand here, you'll see the belt will start to thin out a little bit as the train goes away. The train system is working pretty well. It is coming in fast, it's unloading fast, it's all working pretty well. I've got a couple of outposts which are producing it. However, I did kind of screw myself over actually before the very first episode of this series, where I normally, when I play Factorio, what I will do is I'll adjust settings at the beginning so that I have my resources are fairly rare, so I won't have many patches of the actual resources, but where they are, they'll be large and fairly rich. The reason I do it like that is because you kind of find something to start off with, and then when it runs out, the train system, you just run trains out to some large deposits around your base, and that sort of keeps you running. Because I haven't done that, what I've got is actually lots of little patches of iron ore and copper ore and things like that dotted around, and it's becoming quite painful because I'm having to move my. If I go into my map. If you look at Iron Mine 1 down the bottom left hand corner, that has practically run out of iron now. Iron Mine 2 is running down pretty quickly. Iron Mine 3 is a fairly new one, but it's not a huge deposit, so it's running out. Coal Mine 2 has run out. Coal Mine 1 is massively depleted, but I'm not really worried about coal too much, and even the copper mines are starting to run out. So that's kind of part of the reason I'm going to draw this series to a close once I sort of run out of the major things to do, just because to continue I would have to be sort of constantly moving my little outposts and rebuilding them. And I've got a couple just below Copper Mine 1 and Coal Mine 1. I've got a couple of decent iron ore deposits there, and there's one to the right of Coal Mine 1, which I will have to scoop up at some point. But after that, I'm going to have to start going outside the base, and I got no problem with doing that. I did think about doing an episode where I kind of went deep into enemy territory to try and grab one, but I can see nowhere on the map are there any sort of particularly large iron ore deposits that would make it worth doing that, and at the rate that this base chews through iron, I am just going to run out straight away. So, but to hell with that, we're gonna crack on. We're actually going to build the module factory now, and we'll see how it goes. As I say, I think it's going to start chewing up too much resources and probably making the rest of my base struggle a bit, but we'll do this, and then between the next episode and that one, I'll set up those as little outposts, and we'll see if I can't tweak the base a bit to try and get a little bit more production out of it, because we are currently, what are we doing right now? Copper's actually taking over. I think that's probably just because iron ore is running down. Why is iron not in the not showing up at all? Oh, there it is. Why am I only using... Okay, now iron ore's just suddenly gone on. I don't know what's going on with iron ore all of a sudden. So in a minute I'm using currently... Oh, something really went weird with iron ore then. 1.8k iron plate in a minute. Don't know what happened there, but generally I'm using about 2,500 iron ore a minute, it seems, which is, respectable, but it does mean my trains are kind of working pretty hard right now. So first things first, let's extend the bus just a little bit. I'm umming and ahhing about whether I should put my satellite factory right at the end of the bus, just literally have the bus slamming straight into it, but I don't know. I mean, there's potential I could come back to this in the future if they add in the they have talked about, unless I've dreamt it, about having a next level after this, where you basically go to space and you build a space factory. And if they do that, because I do really like, give me some more belts, people. I do really like this factory. I like how it's come together. It's a bit messier than I'd kind of hoped, but I'm a messy person, so who the hell cares? Oop, you bring my belts, thank you. But it's working. It's a good setup. And it's a shame to kind of leave it. I will be pretty sad if I leave it, but equal footing, well, I've kind of say if I run out of stuff to do, I don't want to keep dragging it on for no apparent reason. And as I say, with the issue with the running out of resources, I just can't really be bothered to keep extending it and having to work really hard to get resources. I'd rather wait and then maybe come back to it in the future when it's got a bit more going on. I say when they've added in a bit more stuff. And particularly another reason, as is often the reason on my channel, is literally kind of no one's really watching this. Unless you are the one person or a couple of people that might be watching this, and you are, then please feel free to speak up and tell me to stop being mean and saying that you're not watching when you really are. Anyway, where are we going to put the module factory? Should I put it down here? My massive solar plant is kind of encroaching. I think we could actually fit it in this area here. It doesn't have to be I don't think it's going to be a huge base. It's just going to be one of the things. It doesn't. It's not going to need that many assemblers and things like that, but it is going to make a massive mess. of my resources. It's going to chew them all up. Right, so I have no idea what these things take to make. Right, just circuits, and alien artifacts. Okay, well that's quite nice and easy. So all we would need is, these need processing units though, don't they? Yeah, do they need processing units? They do. Okay, so all we need really is our chips. And I'm going to take a belt of each because I know for a fact these things chew chips like you would never believe. Let's just move steel over a little bit. And splitters. Boop. If we do this and this, we can probably then just bring them all up through that gap. And do that. Oop, that was the wrong place. Nope, wrong way around. And finally we get there. There we go. And we can probably just bridge all of this. I think that's probably the easiest way. That was completely the wrong place to put that because I didn't leave room for the processing units. That's it, processing units. Green, red, even. God man, am I colorblind now as well as just stupid? Right. Okay, so that in theory is all we need. We're gonna have to bring over alien artifacts, but we'll either bring them over with the drones or just do them manually. I've got loads on me. I'm gonna 458, so I got enough to get it going. Right. So how do we do this? Because this is kind of a problem, like an escalating problem as you start to go up for these. So these take 5 and 5. That's pretty easy. But then they need. So hang on. Let me think about this for a second. Do we need anything that uses these? Let's have a quick look at the rocket stuff. Although I haven't unlocked any of the rocket stuff, have I? Can I look at it through here? Rocket. Speed. Okay, so they do need speed modules. So solid fuel. Okay, that's interesting. Processing units. That's a big one, isn't it? So there's only one. It's only that needs a speed module. So there's that. I think that's pretty much the only thing we're going to need. Is the speed module ones. Because the thing is, as you build these, like the speed module ones feed into speed modules 2, and then speed module 2 feed into speed module 3, and same with all of them. So I could do a 1-to-1 where I just feed them in, but that's probably too slow. So 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds. So these take 4, so it takes a minute in theory to produce one for that. This is very confusing. Very, very confusing. Let's just do a 1-to-1 for now, and then we can always add in a little bit extra. Ooh, okay, I want to see what the hell does this do. Right mouse to open. Can I dump these in here? Oh, that is actually quite nice. Because the one thing I was kind of struggling with is my inventory was getting filled up with blueprints. So now they've added in a way to solve that. Aren't they nice? Aren't they nice people? Okay. Well, that just saves a little bit of space, so I'm quite happy with that. Hang on. One more to put in there. Right. Why have I got 50 of those in my inventory? I guess I must have been upgrading something at some point. Okay, where are we through? 25 minutes. So we're almost at the end of the episode, and I haven't even started what I was planning on doing this episode. So that's brilliant to me. Well done. Yeah, let's just do 1-to-1 for now. My concern is of running these belts like this is I'm going to end up with not enough chips getting to the end. So how can we fix that? We need processing units for that one and that one. Okay, this is how I'm going to do this. I don't know if this is going to work or not. No, actually, boop. I want to move these away. Remember my rule of trying to leave some space away from the bus in case I need more space later. Right, this is going to go like this, and it's going to need another splitter there. This. Oh shit, they still need red chip. Okay, this is not going to work. That is not going to work. Get rid of that. And that. Pick up all those blue units. There you go, take some off to the base for me. That's fine. Yeah, they're unloading the belts first. How interesting. You know, let's just... So I don't need processing units for the first one, I don't think. Do I need it for the first ones of these? No, they're all just 5 and 5. Right, so... Leave a gap. And... Oh, I want those stack inserters. Make me those. Let me see if they're worth using. Okie doke. Crappy belts I don't need. Did that make them all already? No, it's still working. There we go. Let's just make all of them. Right. It's gonna load, and then I thought they were adding in fast long arm inserters, but maybe I was wrong on that front. It appears that I was. You're going to make the blue ones because I want you on the first, and you're going to make the green ones because I'm more interested in green ones than pink ones. Or maybe I'm not, I don't know. The green ones basically make it more efficient, so it uses less electricity, or your factories use less electricity, which I'm not too upset about or worried about. The pink ones actually give you more productivity, so your factories will actually produce more for less resource, which is very useful. So maybe the pink ones are more important. Yeah, let's make pink ones. Stop. And pink. Okay, so they're going to produce, and then we're going to output from them. I don't think we need a stack inserter outputting from them because they're only going to produce very slowly. So now we're going to output to these. That will make the second level ones. And then we're going to output again to the third ones. We'll need a request a chest. Do I have any requested chests on me? Probably not. I do now. Request a chest. Request a chest. Loader and loader. And you are tier 3 and you are tier 3, right. You need to be set to like 200 of them. Of them. What's that? Circuit network. Okay, interesting. Added in some more stuff about the circuit network that I don't understand. Okay, right, that will keep that producing, but now this needs red chips and blue chips. This needs red chips and blue chips, right. The same is true over here. So we can send out the red chips pretty easily. That's not an issue really. We got any stack inserters anywhere? There is. I'm going to get really confused with the fact that they're green because they just look exactly like the smart inserters used to look. We're gonna need red chips for one more factory, aren't we? So split this one more time and bring it back down. Okay, that's going to load up those, and then we're probably going to have to move everything else because I need to get the blue chips in underneath, I think. Unless I can bridge this, which I don't think I can. No. Let's move all this straight away and do this again properly. This. And it needs to go. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this and send it both ways? It's really annoying. Just like this. Just like this. Look at that. Look how horrible and horrific that is. Where's my logistics network? I should just put a logistics network in here so it actually works. I have to run over there every time I want to get some more stuff. Come on guys, bring me my belts. You guys bringing belts? They look like belts. I know you bring me assemblers. I don't want assemblers, I want belts. Yeah, here come the belts. The belts always come in a ridiculously long stream. Ooh, damn it! Why didn't I stand there? They would have got there and given them to me before they ran out of power. There we go. Right. We'll have to come up with a new solution for where the alien artifacts are going to be fed in. Stack inserter, why not? I'll give you a stack inserter. I think these both needed blue, didn't they? Yeah. Might replace the power. I just left a big hole in the power system. And then we just need to. I got a productivity model from somewhere. I guess when I picked up one of the earlier ones. I can probably just do this. Nope. That. There we go. That still leaves room for the output to go into a chest or onto a belt. Boop and boop. Okay, you can have half of those. And request 200. There we go, right. So yeah, it seems to be working. And then once he's produced some of these level 3 ones, we'll actually put these into these so that they run a lot faster. At least that's my thinking anyway. For now, let's put these into a passive requester, or passive provider even. Okay, so we just need to put in the last module production, which is the green one. And how are we going to do that? It's only the first bit that needs the green ones, isn't it? Yeah. That's when I put them here, I think. I think this will probably work, maybe, he says. And yes, that, and then we need to load in reds, 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 and just bring around this. Might regret doing this at some point because if I do want to belt out these modules, but I don't think I'm going to be belting out the modules too much. And that connected to a lot of cables, that thing. Green, green, and green. Requester. Provider. Oh, nope, that way and that way. And just make sure this is actually in logistics network. Oh, there's one in here already. Look at that. Gimme, gimme. Boop. There you go. And we have one of these. Awesome. Ah, I can't reach the grid. That's why it's not working. That should be fine. I think they only need, yeah, they only need 5, so that red one will actually keep up with it. Okay, so just neaten these up. And let's go and see what that's done to our advanced circuits. It looks pretty healthy right now. Then again, I know I have a big buffer and a full belt to chew through before I get into issues. Let's go and see where the end of the flow is right now. I'm assuming the end will still be at the buffer because the buffer will be feeding out for quite some time. Yeah, the red's feeding out the buffer now. Yeah, see, production is entirely shut down. What is going on with iron? Apart from the fact there's no iron ore coming in. Does that mean both my iron outputs have run out? I would not be surprised. Let's run. I'm as fast running as my cars these days. Or either that or the fuel on the train or one of the train. Oh, here comes the train. Let's go take a ride on the train and see what's causing the train woes. Be coming in with a pretty full load. There's the second carriage is one that, oh, okay, it's not unloading fully. Why is it not unloading fully? Probably need to upgrade them to stack inserters, I'm guessing. Oh shit, I have no iron. Okay, that iron outpost is still working. This coal one, as you say, I had to shut that one down. This copper one is all but shut down now. Yeah, I think that was a coal outpost is still working, but a bit slowly. Nope. Don't know what I stopped for there. Yeah, those aren't lining up at all now. They're all still working fine, it's just not getting that front one filled up, which is kind of what I need on this one. Yeah, see the logistics bots are keeping themselves busy emptying that copper one. Bit of start stopping. I might have to look at the lights there and see if there's a. There must I don't know why I was stopping for that. That seemed a bit random. Yeah, this one is looking very sad. Very little left. I got what, one? I don't know why I haven't got one there. I'll deal with that later. I don't want to jump out now because I want to go and see what's happening. There is one more iron outpost. Yeah, I think we're going to have to upgrade the base building base so that we can actually produce stack inserters, because I think they're going to be really important for the trains. I don't know how many, I don't know if it's a whole, like literally a whole freaking 64, whatever it is, it holds in a stack. Pretty cool if it was. Yeah, we need to move that train station, that's not working at all. Says you're gonna go. What have I got that set to? Ooh, this is all changed. Fuel. Plenty of fuel. Colour. Ooh, I can change the colour. Nice. Plenty of fuel. It's still keeping filled up. Automatic or manual? God, you can do all kinds of stuff now. You can add in and or all statements. Can I add in, like, to say it's oh wow, yeah. That is nice. So I can actually set it so it'll come back here and it won't leave until it's emptied. That's quite useful. That's very useful, in fact. Are you still unloading? Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, so I think there's just a bit of a gap now between between when the trains arrive and these chests are just unloading way too fast. Well, not way too fast, but they're just unloading a lot faster than the trains can bring it in. So I think I'm going to have to build another outpost and certainly have another train, I think, as well. So yeah, as I suspected, or as I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, iron production is certainly a problem. As you can see, I am literally producing no green circuits right now, which means my buffer is going to very, very quickly empty and leave the base in pain and misery. But it's still keeping up for now, and the buffer for the red chips is keeping up for now. I don't know, maybe I built this up into my head as being more a scary thing than it actually is, because it does seem that my processing units are not killing the base as instantly as I suspected it might. Processing units, not processing units, they're the blue chips. What am I building? Modules, that's what I'm building. Oh shit, this hasn't got any of these, because is it in the logistics network? Yeah, it is. The main problem is I don't actually have any alien artifacts inside of the in a place where they can be collected. Got millions down here, but you probably not have 20k now. That's a bit excessive. Now that I have other places that require them. Is it still full? Yeah, it's still full. Still got enough to do science for days with my alien artifacts. Right, let's turn this on, get it producing. We'll keep some of those for ourselves. Something tells me those alien artifacts will take quite a while to be used. Right, let's. Yeah, look how fast that's producing now. So I'll start there and build them up. Get these ones filled. Get these ones filled. And then we should be pretty gravy. But there you go. I said it'd be simple, and it's about as simple as it gets. But this is to say, this is going to over time chew up huge amounts of resources. So I do need to get that iron ore thing. But I'm going to sort that out between episodes. I'm going to have a little bit of a fettle around and see if I can't get the base running at full capacity. I'm probably going to wall in all my little bases as well. That's what I wanted to do from the beginning. Thank you so much for butting in on my outro. So yeah, but that's it. So I think next episode I'm either gonna, I'm probably gonna come back next episode and explore the achievements a bit more and try and finish off all the achievements. And then the episode after that will be launching the rocket and getting the freaking hell out of this stupid planet. Now that I've come here, decimated the environment, killed all of the locals, it's time to go home, I think. Ah, human beings. Anyway, guys, I've been Timmy. This has been Factorio. I hope you enjoyed the series, and I hope you'll check back for the next episode.